looking around and you don't see that little red button that's lit up that says live, that means you're catching me on the replay. That's okay. Go ahead and hit me with the hashtag replay. Let me know what you're working on down in the comment section below. And we're going to get started as soon as they roll that beautiful bean footage. I hope you're all having a wonderful, wonderful day. Sorry, I forgot to turn off my sound. Jeez, Hey, y'all. Hey, y'all. How's everybody doing? Hello, everybody. Happy Friday, yes. I hope everybody's having a great week or had a great week. Ready for the weekend. Let's go. How is everybody doing? Let's see who we got. D. Eldridge in the house. Buck. Sir. Buck. No, that's a bad Buck. Even the dog is yelling at you, Buck. Even the dog is yelling at you. No, let's go. No, let's go, sir. Sir, why are you not sleeping? Sick. Feel better, Saphira's mama. Dream, welcome in. Elisa, hello. Miss Cat Lady, what's going on? 6 months coming in from Tyra Taylor. Give me a second here. Daisy, knock it off. Go lay down. Go to bed. Sorry. QB, what's going on? Carla, hey, how you doing? Caitlin, what's going on? Esmeralda, hello. Lori, going on? Nestle, going on? Happy Friday, everyone. Hopefully everybody's having a wonderful, wonderful Friday. Crashly just had to watch a sexy underwear ad. How is everyone tonight? That's the way to start. Jeremy coming in with that 6 month membership. Katie spins. Oh my God. The love is real. Hey, y'all. How y'all doing? Hey. Welcome in. How y'all doing? Welcome to the lounge. Now tonight's going to be a little bit different because we're doing it for charity tonight. Today we are doing charity. We're going to be doing charity all weekend long. So I hope you guys are ready. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, this charity comes to us from one of my good friends, and he needs our help. Now, you guys know the Coffee Bean Nation, don't turn away nobody that need help. So, if you notice in the description box of this video, there is nothing. I'm not linking anything else. Don't ask. You can ask for a link, but I'm not linking anything in the description box because we're making this whole entire night about Pearl. So who is Pearl? You probably noticed there was a different dog on my profile picture for today for the live stream. That is Pearl. Pearl is an 11-year-old pup of my friend who is looking to have surgery here on the 13th of this month. So just in a couple of days. And if you own a pet, you know how special your pet is to you. And Pearl is in need of this surgery because they have a lump on their chest that they're not sure if it's cancerous or not. So they need to remove it to see if it is cancer. The problem is, again, if you guys own pets, you know anything dealing with pets is hella expensive. You got to be out here doing strange for change to be able to afford these vet bills. So my friend was asking for help for the vet bill. Now, they're very transparent with everything, which I love. They have the documentation showing you where the doctor said it's going to cost them probably a good $3,000. So I'm going to do my part to help by spreading the word and hoping that the Coffee Bean Nation can pull through once again to help Pearl get the surgery she needs to get the lump removed from her chest to see if it was cancerous or not. So in the description box of this video, whether you're watching now or on the replay, is a link to Pearl. Also, you should be able to do exclamation point Pearl. I'm hoping it works. Hoping. Gina's birth. Oh, snap. I don't have my pen and pad. Hey, hon.
Yeah.
Do you see a pen and pad on my desk over there?
Not at the moment.
Not at the moment? Okay. I hate it here. Why? Oh my God, I hate it. Why is it not working? Wow. Shut up, Jomio. Jomio, sir. Weren't you just weren't you just streaming? Get the hell out of here. Okay. Oh shit.
Trials.
Thank you.
Yep. Love you.
Love you. Don't look at how much I paid. Oh shit. Don't look at how much I paid for bills. Okay. It'll make your heart sink. So, okay, my command isn't working apparently. Thank you, everyone. But in the description box of this video, I'm going to ask my mods if they wouldn't mind putting up... God damn it, Kiona. You've been in here 30 seconds, ma'am. 30 seconds. I still have my fire over here. Oh, my God. We got Gina's birthday. Goddamn Kiona. You've been here 5 seconds, already trying to set shit on fire. So yes, Pearl. To read more of Pearl's story, the GoFundMe is in the description box. It is literally the only thing in the description box. If you want links to anything else, just ask, and I can tell you where I got it from. I'm probably gonna tell you anyway. So the kit, of course, and the tray come from Mooney Made. I got a couple of pens. I got some new ones I'm going to show y'all because if you're not on Twitch, you don't know about the new pens yet. So don't look at it. Don't look at it. But thank you, Elisa. So that is the information for the GoFundMe for Pearl. So tonight we'll be doing charity work for Pearl. Now, if we can get that donation amount tonight up to at least 1K, I will give away a $100 gift card to Diamond Art Club. And you already know they got new releases coming out tomorrow, and some of us is broke. Okay? Okay. So if we can at least get that donation to 1K tonight, I will do a $100 gift card to Diamond Art Club to anyone. I don't care where you live, where your mama live, where your daddy live, where your sister, brother live. I don't care where you live. I will give you a $100 gift card. So you guys, if you're able to, please help this family get the surgery that they need for their pet by donating to the link in the description box or the ones that the mods are going to put in chat. Now, mods, you already know how we do during charities. We're not going to put anything else in chat. We're only going to be linking the GoFundMe. So if you guys wouldn't mind, whenever you think about it, throw up the link for the GoFundMe throughout the chat for the evening. I live in South America. Let's go. Shut up, Jomio. Weren't you just streaming? Weren't you just streaming, sir? Who's on the good drugs? Also, what do you consider the good drugs? What do we consider the good drugs? I finished, madam. Did you finally finish? Because when I saw you last, you were still like fiddling with it. Corey, welcome in. Eli. Look, listen. The reason why we say happy Friday, yes. Eli, how are you doing? Oh my God, have I missed you? Hello. Eli, you might notice a couple of new characters in chat tonight. We have my good friend Veronder, and then my friend Jomio, and my friend I Will Buck You. It's been quite some time since you've been here in the Crafters Lounge, so let me explain what's going on tonight. So I now stream on Twitch as well. So I do Twitch and I do YouTube. Over on Twitch, I kind of do the same thing, but I also added art. And so Jomio and Veronder and Buck are a couple of my art friends from Twitch. So there's that. Yay! Sparkle! Rough school year. Things have changed. Hi, y'all. I'm glad you're able to catch us here in the lounge because we have missed you. Oh my gosh. I cannot believe I feel like I haven't seen you in forever. Don't mind Jomio. He's a special guy. Him and Buck both. And then there's Kiona. Little Miss, I'm gonna come in and the first thing I say I get auto-modded. Kiona, the first thing you said you got auto-modded. There will be a giveaway. So tonight, for those who missed it, we're doing a charity stream. It's going to be for my good friend's dog. Her name is Pearl. She is looking to have surgery here on April 13th, and the family needs help with the medical bills. And again, if you have pets, you know how expensive they can be. Hell, I pay like $75 a month for eye drops. For Daisy, okay? And I will be paying that $75 for the rest of her life, okay? Good morning, and Angel's mom. Hi, Noah. Oh, did you say hi to me earlier? You did. I'm so sorry I missed it the first time, and Angel's mom. How are you doing today? So, again, we are doing the charity event today for Pearl. Pearl is one of my good friend's dogs who needs surgery. And so the GoFundMe link is the only thing that is linked in the description box. My mods will also have the link. If we can get that donation bar up to at least, if it goes over, I'll do an extra $50. Like if it goes over by like say like $200. I'll do an extra $50 gift card. But if we can get it past $1,000, I will do a $100 gift card to Diamond Art Club to anyone. We're going to do a random giveaway for it, so it'll be to anyone. So thank you guys so much to all that are able to donate. If you're not, just being here and showing support is enough. So thank you so, so much for all of your help. And I know the Coffee Bean Nation won't let this family down. So again, from the family and myself, thank you. Thank you, Diamond Queen 2020. How you doing today? Kelly! Also, Kelly's another one of my Twitch art friends. Hi, Kelly. Robin! My dog had lumps and had to get surgery. It was hella expensive, but Agnes is fine now. I'm glad to hear it. I'm getting my wisdom teeth removed on the 19th. I don't know if I should laugh or cry. Don't do it. J-Hope is that bitch hater should stay mad. Yes. Oh my God, the wisdom tooth. Oh my God. That hurt my mouth when I said it. That hurt my mouth when I said it. Oh God. My poor mouth. How you doing today, Stacy? Lisa's Coloring Corner. Welcome in. I just want to be able to help out my friend. And you guys know Miss Coffee likes to help people when she can. I'm not always an ogre. Just most of the time. Don't tell nobody I'm nice. I don't want them to think that I'm nice. So this is a secret live where everybody's invited. You also can donate. And I'll do nice things. Miss Coffee has layers. Okay, now we're going back to Shrek. We're going back to Shrek. So how you guys doing? Trying to figure out how to link it. The link is in the description box. You just copy it and paste it in chat. Don't worry, just got the good stuff. Have to get one pulled in March 10th. Oh, jeez. Oh, God. That's okay. Puppers is more important than my message. Oh, I'm sorry, an Angel's mom. I've never seen you nice. What is this sorcery, Corey? I don't know. I feel weird. It's like, ew. It's like, ew. I'm legit like, meh. So I told you guys I got new pins. Now, one, I do apologize if this shakes. I have tried everything I can think of besides cementing it to the floor to get it to stop, but it has Parkinson's and I can't stop it. So if it shakes and I notice it, I'll stop it, but I do apologize if it shakes. Now, first things first, pin. Bam. Look, listen. I asked the folks over at Diamond Pen Pal if they could make an opal diamond painting pen. You guys, look at that. Isn't it sexy? We love it. We love it. So I have a brand new opal diamond painting pen from the folks over at Diamond Pen Pal. And then there's this. Now, I found out how it changes colors. So this is a color changing pen from Enabler's Outpost. Okay. I found out how it changes colors. Apparently the heat from my hand will turn the blue part white. But if you were in stream this morning over on Twitch, you would have noticed that this wasn't as pink as this. And I tried to ask Elizabeth, but what happened was, right? She's a little indisposed right now. So she couldn't answer me as to how come that pink is moving down. And I don't know if it's like the cold air turns it pink or something or what. But yeah, it does things. It does things. And I did notice that this turned a different color earlier, but I thought it was just my eyes playing tricks on me because you guys know I don't see hues of colors well. So I don't know. I don't know. Hey, Nicole, what's going on? So, how many? Now, I know a lot of you are over on Twitch, but I got to tell the story again about how the guy got locked in the closet. Did Miss Coffee kidnap somebody this week? No. Maybe. No, I didn't. I didn't do it. I didn't do it. Okay. It has been a crazy week. For those folks that listen to the Whip and Chat, and heard Maggie's like little friend story of how the little bitch kids came over and stole her friends, don't worry. Maggie is fine. She found some new friends that apparently the other kids don't want to play with. So she has some friends that she doesn't have to worry about like the other kids stealing. So that's great. So, Leslie, welcome in. How you doing today? Let me move this closer. Like I act like I can actually read things. Kathleen Brown, what's going on? Welcome in. How is the visual impaired DP Miss Coffee? Visually impaired? What? Hold up. Wait. Why is it visually impaired? Oh, let me move y'all so y'all can actually see what I'm doing. Y'all need to see that much of my table. Hey, Shopwell, how's it going? Hannah Hart, I had a terrible day. Well, I'm hoping we can make it a better day for you. So I'm sitting there, and we noticed the other day, like, is anybody else getting these stupid, crazy temperatures outside? Like, is anybody else, like, we went from 25 to 35 to 86 in a matter of literally in 3 days, okay? That was our temperatures last week. And so I'm sitting there on Tuesday, and I'm like, or Monday night, we realized something was going on with the air conditioner. Now, when we first moved into this place, the air conditioner needed to be recharged. Okay. And so I was like, what is it goddamn? It got a goddamn phone battery in it? Like, why does it need to be recharged? In New York. Hey, Miss Coffee, lurking and diamond painting looky. Thank you so much, Kaysway. I appreciate it. If you guys that are coming in now and you haven't taken a look at the description box, if you wouldn't mind reading the GoFundMe that we're doing charity for tonight, I would greatly appreciate it. If you could donate, it would be even more appreciated. If we get to $1,000, we will be giving away a $100 gift card to Diamond Art Club tonight. If we get past 1,000, say we get to like, let's say 1,300. If we can get to 1,300, I'll do 2 gift cards, one for $100, one for $50. Keep in mind, Miss Coffee ain't rich, okay? And I still got to donate myself. So, like, don't break your sister out, okay? I mean, break me, but not, like, completely, because, you know, I got rent to pay and stuff and a car note. But anyways, so we've been getting these crazy temperatures here in North Dakota, and so I'm sitting there like, hey, what is going on with the heater? And he's like, what do you mean? I kept walking past spots in the house and feeling like bursts of heat. And I was like, what the flip? Why is it so hot in here? Why is it cold? It's cooler outside than it is in our house. Like, what the hell? And he's like, I don't know. I put my hand up to the air conditioner and I noticed that it wasn't blowing cold air. Like, it wasn't blowing anything. And I was just like, what the hell? Paula Marie, welcome in. How you doing today? Cheryl Wilkins, what's going on? I'm curious to know what pen grip and length you prefer, Miss Coffee. This is a Victoria Vicky. Hi, sweet pea. What do you mean? Like for my diamond painting pens? Oh, Pam, I'll tell you. Hold up, there's no way in hell that's up to 900 already. I'm about to say, what the hell? Butt plug. Needs cool. I thought it needed Freon. Hey, Love Vlogs channels. How you doing today? Welcome in. Oh, 93 where you live. I was like, there's no way in hell that thing's up to $930. The way I was about to shit my pants. I was like, well, damn, I said help. I didn't say kill him. Jeez him. Good evening. Hello. What's going on, Tammy? I'm glad Maggie found soul-hearted friends. I'm digging in my stash to make a trip. No one's stealing anything from our princess. That's right. How big is your desk? That big? Is it just a drafting table? Y'all don't need to announce the amount. If we get over 500, y'all can announce the amount, okay? Let's get over 500. It's like Freon. Oh, well then, yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought it needed. So somebody asked about my pens. I prefer big pens. Like, this is like my preferred length. And this is a little bit smaller than I normally get. Normally, I get thicker than a sticker pens, which is like the super fat pens, kind of like this. So this is the size I normally go for, but this is the size that I don't. I actually prefer the thicker size. I got bear paws. How was Rachel collab? You will find out, because that will be the video that will be releasing on Monday. So I'm going to do the replay of Rachel's live, well, my live with Rachel over on Twitch, here on YouTube on Monday. So if you missed that, it will be up for you on Monday. 93 here in minutes. I was about to say, girl, you about to have me have a heart attack over here. Okay, what is this heart next to my chat? What is this? Oh, well, why is that there? Like, can I move it? I can't move it. Does anybody have a weird heart next to their thing? Anyways. So, okay, real quick, we're going to go into the Maggie's doctor's appointment thing because it's a short story. So, I did call the doctor's office for Maggie. As you guys know, Maggie was weaned off of the liquid medication, and now she has 3 pills that she's taking twice a day. Technically, it's 1 pill in the morning and 2 pills at night. So, I called the doctor's office the other day, yesterday. Called the doctor's office yesterday. They gave us the instructions to wean her off the pills. So, now what she's doing is she's doing 1 pill at night, 1 pill during the day for 2 weeks. After that 2 weeks, we're going to take her down to 1 pill at night. And then 2 weeks of that, we're going to then take her off of the pill. When she's off the pill, she has to be monitored for 6 months just to make sure that there's no more signs of the seizures. And once she clears that 6 months, she's good to go. So Maggie's on her 1-in-1 right now. So 2 weeks from yesterday, we'll take her off and then we'll start with 1 pill, or we'll end with 1 pill. And then after that, she's done, which sucks because we just paid like 40 some odd dollars for 2 gigantic bottles of these pills that are now going to be wasted in my house. But don't worry, there's a recycling bin for pills at the pharmacy. I can go put them in. So Maggie will be off her seizure meds here in about a month. Probably should have started off with that, huh? So our favorite little birthday singer is going to be perfectly fine. So far, we did ask the doctor, and the doctor said that no more monkeys jumping on the bed. I had to put that in there. I'm sorry. The doctor said that the fact that she's not showing signs right now, the loss of appetite could be a sign of the weaning her off the meds. But other than that, she's our normal cranky Maggie. Isn't that right, Maggie?
Yeah.
He's talking about, yeah. What'd you do?
You know that,
And why'd you all come all the way back here to tell me?
Pete.
You peed in the bed?
No.
What?
Pete the cat.
Pete the cat. Did you land on Pete the cat?
Mm-hmm. It was the little brown thing.
She has a jack-in-the-box of this thing called Pete the cat, and apparently she did something and landed on it. And why she felt the need to come all the way back. Oh, she came all the way down. Let me tell you the journey this child just took, okay? This child just came from her bedroom, all past her brother, all the way down 22 stairs. Okay, I counted because, you know, I'm a big girl and I don't like stairs. 22 stairs, walked right in front of her father, walked through the kitchen, all the way back here to come hobble back here to me to show me her back because she landed on Pete the cat. Story of my life. Maggie, I can't see what I'm doing.
Good.
Say hi to everybody.
Hi, everybody. I love my mama.
Mommy loves you too, but I can't diamond paint when you're on me.
I can diamond paint more better than you.
Guess what we're doing? Look.
Hold up, hold up.
Oh, hold up. Did you have to... Do you have to have 2 choices this week for Orion,
Yeah.
Miss Coffee? What do you mean, Lisa?
Yeah.
Lisa, what do you mean? Do I have to have 2 choices for Orion? Look at the doggo. We're going to help the doggo get surgery so it feels better.
What's wrong with him?
The doggo has a big bump on its chest. It has to have it taken off. Not in that picture. That's just a cute picture. Yeah, so we're going to have people donate monies to help the doggo.
How much money do we got now?
Let me hold on, I don't know. $471.
For the doggo?
Mm-hmm.
And our money?
That's not all of our money. That's their money. They're donating. We haven't donated yet.
I'm gonna sit with you.
No.
Mama.
No. Those are sharp. No, ma'am.
But Mama.
No.
Mama.
Girl. Stop.
Birthdays today?
There are birthdays today. So far there's 1 birthday and a really hot breath dog.
Yeah, Daisy eats.
Are you done? Stop that. Why you gotta fiddle with everything?
Because I want to play on your tablet.
The butt plug paint. Oh my god.
But Click, please.
No, ma'am. Go. Goodbye. I'll call you back when I'm ready. It's not time for birthdays yet. My coworker bought me a light pen for my 13-year anniversary a few weeks ago. Nice, Heather Hart.
Good. Good.
Like you said last week with his attitude. Hold up. Did I have to have two what? I'm not, Lisa, I'm so confused as to what you're asking me about Orion. Something about his attitude. And the number 2. I don't know.
Game?
Dragon Wing Diamonds, hello. My daughter's first birthday was last Thursday. I missed one live last week due to illness. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. What's her name? We'll put her name on the birthday list. You just got to tell me her name. Because it's going to be very long for Maggie to say Dragon Wings Diamond Paint's daughter. Her name is Sydney.
Sydney?
No, not Sydney. Sydney. No, Maggie, you're not getting another one. Good try. I like how you came back here to show me your back, but tried to go to your dad to ask for something that you knew you weren't supposed to have. This coffee, do your dogs lay on each other? My Chihuahua is laying on my Boston Terrier. Not every once in a while. Every once in a while, Daisy or Killian will lay on Daisy's butt. I don't know why. That's just what she does. I don't judge them for what they do. They're doggos. Doggos do weird things. My fiance threatened me with the tussin last week. Well, you need the tussin if you're sick. Carter. Hey, Miss Carter.
Miss Carter, her birthday.
My dog will lay on her brother. Ickly Geeky. Look, listen. Welcome. I'm going to guess you're new. Hi. How you doing? Welcome in.
Can I have this?
No. No. Thank you. So, a few years ago, I did a mystery box. Like, I unboxed the mystery box. And in the mystery box was this adorable little stubby diamond painting pen. And when I first saw it, I was making a joke, and I was like, it kind of looks like a butt plug. And the crowd went wild. And here, years later, at least 2 years later, this pen probably gets asked about more than my children. And all I do is talk about my children. So that tells you a lot. So the butt plug pen is this little green pen right here. It's not a butt plug. It's very much a Christmas tree. But because I called it a butt plug one time, everybody named Mama keeps calling it a butt plug.
Can I have this?
No, what? Sure. These crafts, welcome in. How you doing today? The way I had to fight my brain not to say nuts. My brain was like, these nuts. Look, listen. These crafts, best name on the internet. You've broken the internet. You win. I give up. I quit. I retire. Thank you to everybody for your generosity. My love is to you all. These crafts, got it. I'm out. They've broken the internet. I'm done. I can't. Shut up, Jomio. Short stack. Who said truck nuts? QB. No, I did not say truck nuts. These nuts. Of course, Gemini would come in here. Of course, Gemini would come. Gemini, anytime you want to know if Gemini is lurking in a stream of yours or on your channel, just say the words nuts. You could be talking about macadamia nuts, cashews. Just say the word nuts. Say, I got a mixed bag of nuts. And she would just pop up out of nowhere. Just, who said nuts? Like, you'll be in the middle of recording the video. And in your house, she will creep up from behind you. You say nuts. I swear to all that is holy, this woman, every time you say, where's Bob? Bob need to give this girl some nuts. Because the way she be popping out the woodwork for some nuts, I tell you what. Tussin is Robitussin. Yes. So, okay, Robitussin story. To explain to those folks who are new. Growing up, my dad was a military doctor, okay? So we call him an old-timey doctor because this was back in the 80s, okay? And whenever we would get sick, if you have a medical personnel parent, you know how this goes. Whenever you get sick, you didn't go to the hospital. Your arm could be dangling by a thread, literally by one tendon. Your arm could be hanging there, and your family member would look at you and be like, "Oh, you fine, brush it off. Take some Tussin." Tussin is Robitussin. It is the most god-awful, if sewage had a baby with dog shit, it would still taste better than Robitussin, okay? It is the most god-awful thing you will put in your mouth, hopefully. And it's disgusting, but it will cure anything that ails you. You got a bum knee? Tussin. Your head hurt? Tussin. Your hair not growing? Tussin. Put hair on your chest? Tussin. I swear it cures everything and causes some things, but it heals everything. And growing up, it's the only medication we ever carried in the house. We got older and, us girls went through our time, and my dad had his moment of singing, which I didn't know at the time was Queen. Another One Bites the Dust. And then he'd hand us a bottle of Tussin, like that was going to cure cramps, okay? See, for those folks who are new to this stream or new to me, hi, I'm Miss Coffee. If you see David Pawpaw Harris, Minna Phillips, or Isaiah Todd, that is my in real life family. David Pawpaw Harris is my real dad. Minna Phillips is my actual 16-year-old. And Isaiah Todd is my actual 16-year-old nephew. Yes, me and my sister have children that are about a month apart. So you'll hear everybody call him Pawpaw. No, he is not my grandfather, but he, if I don't call him Pawpaw, my kids call him Dad. It causes weird questions, and he already lives in Alabama and has got enough problems, okay? We don't need people questioning why his daughter's calling him Pawpaw, so just know that's why. I don't think everybody does everybody call you Pawpaw now? I think everybody calls my dad Dad, but for the most part, we call him Pawpaw here. Oh, sweet Lord. Y'all done got Shadow over here. Oh, my God. Shadow, sir, stop it. Stop it. Stop it right now. Stop it right now, sir. What are you doing here? No, Jomio. No, bad Jomio. You mentioned Tussin and I started sneezing. Dominique, get the Tussin. Why was I about to use this? Sweet Lord. Oh boy. So, also if you're new here, I stream over on Twitch. I do art and diamond painting for right now over on Twitch. We also play games. Tonight we'll be playing Jackbox. And so a couple of my Twitch friends have joined us tonight from Twitch land. We have the lovely Kelly Maldonado Art, an amazingly talented traditional and digital artist over on Twitch. We also have Veronder, another amazing traditional and digital artist from over on Twitch. We have Jomio, which if you are on Instagram, you would have saw that I just recently got prints from Jomio. He also does traditional and digital art. Then we have Shadow. Shadow does digital art and plays games. And then we have the one, the only, I Will Buck You. I Will Buck You. If you've ever been over to my Twitch streams and you've seen my overlay and my PNG tuber, he is the creator. So essentially I work on his portfolio of art. So all of these folks can be found over on Twitch causing chaos in their own streams, but they choose to bring the violence here. I'm not mad at it. I just worry about y'all in chat because I can't see everything they're saying. Who the hell's Jomio? Sir, I don't know who Jomio is. I don't know who it is. Y'all, we're halfway there. We're halfway there. Looks like somebody's... Y'all really want that $100 gift card, don't y'all? Did y'all see that release that came out today with the Wildwood? Look, listen. The way that one's about to sparkle. I was about to give that one away. Oh my God. Oh my God. Those prints were effing amazing. Oh my God, girl. Magdalene, ma'am. Can you bring me that cardboard that you're writing on? Yeah, that. Be careful with it. There's stuff in it.
I see unicorn stickers over here.
Also, tomorrow on Twitch, we're doing a 12-hour live stream for this exact same charity. So if you're able to join us, feel free to join us there. And Veronder will actually be joining us over there. We might even get a special guest star from like Buck or somebody. I don't freaking know. It just depends on what he's doing. Y'all. So these prints. Miss Coffee, did I miss you birthday song? I love it when I hear Maggie sing. Nope, you didn't miss the birthday song.
You did.
So this week over on Twitch, we'll be doing a 12-hour live stream tomorrow, starting at 9 a.m. Central Standard Time and going until 9 p.m. Hopefully only going until 9 p.m., but we'll see. We'll see. Y'all.
Spider-Gwen.
Yes, I see Spider-Gwen. Oh my god. So this is work from Jomio. This is the print, one of the prints you would have seen yesterday. Amazing. Papa says hi. I've watched this man make every single, and these are all separate pieces, and he put them together and then designed the border of it. Y'all, I'll be sleeping on these artists over on Twitch. I'm telling you, they out here. They out here. Hoi. Oh gosh, he found my stickers. Shit. Thank you, Elisa, for putting up the donation link in chat. Again, oh my god, my stuff keeps falling. If you're just coming in and you're not sure what's going on with the donation link, we are doing a charity event tonight. If we get to $1,000 raised, we will give away a $100 gift card. If we get to $1,300 or more, we'll give away another $50 gift card. Right now, we're sitting at $486, so you're about halfway there. He needs some sales, y'all. Look how amazing. Who needs sales? Okay, over $500. Over $500 what? Jomio, please what? Wow, this Jomio guy is pretty good. Shut up, Jomio. Y'all, I promise you he's just as much of a troll over on his stream. I promise. I promise you he is. Katie's like, I know Jomio. I know him. He is not sweet. He is a troll. Trollio. Stop laughing, Jomio. I can hear you cackling all the way over here in North Dakota. What's wrong, Sierra? Just snuggling with my boyfriend. For those who don't know, Rebel's got a boyfriend. Hey, did you know that Rebel has a boyfriend? Just to let y'all know.
Yeah.
Hey, Rebel. Didn't see you there. Oh, there you go. Okay. All right. Perfect. Once we get to 500, I will do a giveaway for a diamond painting. I will do a giveaway for Deadpool. Now, I love this kit. I will get it another time. This is for a good cause. So once that number gets to 500, we will do a giveaway for the kit Deadpool. What do you mean we're at 531? How are we at 5? When the hell did that happen? All right, fine. All right, fine. I didn't realize we were already at 500. Okay, let's make it 6 then, because it was literally, I didn't refresh and I didn't see it was at 500. So we're literally going to say 600. We're going to say 600. Bang, Kelly. We're going to say 600. 600, we're going to give away Deadpool. I'm trying to think if there's... Shut up, Jomio. Wait, I want Deadpool. Apparently, I just needed to refresh. Shut up, Shadow. See, Rebel, you're learning. You're learning. What are you all sad for, Jomio? Whiny Crafts, welcome in. Whiny Crafts, look, listen. I tried. I thought I hit refresh, and apparently it didn't refresh. It just bumped the screen a little bit. Night, Leah. Thank you so much for hanging out. I appreciate it. I want details. Details of what? You want details of the diamond painting?
Score. We score.
Maggie. Go sit with Daddy, please.
But there's nothing out there to do.
There ain't nothing back here to do besides bug me.
I ain't bugging. How lame is this?
And if you guys don't remember which Deadpool that is, hang on a second. I can't see your chat. Get out of here. It is this one here. It's the one I unboxed last week. Once that number gets to 600, we'll give that one away. I'll give away this entire stash if I have to, but we're getting this to 1K today. Virginia, you would think bugging mommy is an Olympic sport, and if it was, she'd go home with the gold medal, okay? The way she lives to bug me. Details of Rebel's name. Rebel's man? You gotta ask Rebel about that. He's a man. Hey, Heather, how's it going? Welcome in. Between Maggie and this one. Ma'am, can I help you? Can I help you?
Daisy!
I swear.
She's beautiful.
Jennifer Isbell, welcome in.
You are so beautiful to me. Can't you see?
Oh, we're doing a charity stream for a friend of mine's dog. And we're trying to raise money to help with the surgery. And when we hit $600 in the goal, we're going to go ahead and do a giveaway for Break the Fourth Wall, which is the Deadpool kit that came out with from Diamond Art Club. Lori. Yeah, I know. I was going to work on that one. And then I was like, you know what? I'll give it away as a giveaway. We'll do a giveaway with it. I can always get it again at a later time. I'm okay with giving away parts of my stash. That's fine. I'm trying to think of what is my most sought after kit in my stash. But I don't know. Wow, Shadow. Wow.
You ready for big reveal?
Sure. Did you know you can charge your iPad from your laptop? Yeah. Was that a secret? Was that something I wasn't supposed to know? Not Mr. Coffee coming in and look at Daisy. Watch out, Toots.
Oh. Hey.
You ready?
Waiting for a Skull Girl? What Skull Girl? Beast? Oh, I don't have that one. All right, Mr. Coffee's ready for that disclaimer. You ready? Welcome. Really?
Yep.
Welcome, one and all, to the After Hours Crafters Lounge. I am your host, Miss Coffee. How you doing? With my co-host, who is also my husband. We call him Mr. Coffee. Say hi, Mr. Coffee.
Hi, Mr. Coffee.
Mr. Coffee, say hi. In this live, you're going to hear noises in the background. You're obviously going to hear Maggie Pie running around like a little chicken with her head cut off because she can't be bothered to just go play by herself. And you're also going to hear Daisy possibly watch her bump the table a couple of times and pant very heavily into the microphone. You're going to also hear me vaping. I don't want your opinion on it. I have my own, but thank you for having an opinion on it. Anyways, if at any time I say anything in this live that offends you, chaps your ass in any ways, this is the part where we're going to have to split ways like butt cheeks. And we're going to have to ask that the door don't hit you where the good Lord split you. Can I get an amen? With that said, welcome everyone into the After Hours Crafters Lounge. I have been saying this all night, and I'm going to keep saying it until we can reach a goal. So thank you guys so much for being here tonight with us here at the Coffee House. We greatly appreciate it. Tonight we're dreaming for a cause. The cause is to help I just purred. The cause tonight is for a sweet little doggo named Pearl who is in need of surgery. She'll be having the surgery on the 13th. So we're trying to raise as much money as we can to get Pearl her surgery. In the hopes of getting to our goal, I'm going to be giving away some stuff because why the hell not? I get paid tomorrow anyways. So I can just ship it wherever it needs to go. Yes, this is open to any and everyone. I don't give a where you live. This is open to everyone. If we hit the milestones to get the kits, we'll get the kits. And it looks like we already hit the milestone for the $600 kit. So let's go. Let go. See, it doesn't refresh as quickly on my screen. These, see, I'm about to say it again. These, I swear. These has broken the internet. Thank you, Elisa. Double D, stop it. Lucille's birthday. Jomio, stop it. So from what I read, because somebody said today's the 14th, from what I read, the surgery was scheduled for the 13th, which would have been yesterday. So I'm not sure if she still had the surgery yesterday. We can ask. But they're still going to need the donations for paying the bill because you guys know that bill ain't going to go away just because she had the surgery. So the link is being randomly put into chat by the moderators. So the link that they're putting in the chat will give you more information on Pearl and the condition that she has so that you guys can donate if you can. We already hit the first milestone, which is that $600 mark. And because of that, we're going to do a giveaway. As soon as I can figure out how to do the giveaway. Let me refresh my page for the giveaway. Those are my initials before I got married. Well, at least you're not an alarm system. Because my initials are ADT, so you know, be glad it's not an alarm system. All right, so I'm going to make the keyword pup. P-U-P. Pup. April. Really? Thanks, April. Thanks for laughing. So all you have to do is type in the word pup. Let's see if it'll pop up for me. Come on. Work for me today. Please. Please work. It's not coming up with anything. Okay, hold on a second. Why does this have to be so freaking finicky? This thing never works like it's supposed to. Right, everything's checked. Why does Nightbot hate me? Like, I don't understand what I've done to this thing. There's nothing on here that says start giveaway or makes this any kind of easy. Why are you like this? Hang on a second. I don't want to have to do the random number thing. But we might have to do the random number thing because this is not working. Oh. Why was it not on the channel? It's the way this thing hates me. Oh, you know what? I guarantee you it's because that time all the stuff was happening with the thing. Let me find it real quick. Hold on a second. We're doing a giveaway here in a few minutes. I'm thinking it took Nightbot off of my thing. So we're going to do this. We're going to do this. Don't forget to press save. Well, if you hadn't taken yourself off there. Hang on, you guys. Sariba! Sariba's in the house. What's going on, Sariba? Give me 1 second here. I'm trying to get this giveaway to work. Oh. But for some reason, they took Nightbot out of... Oh, I hate it here. Okay, it says he's in there. Says he's in there. We're gonna hit... Well, it says he's already in there, so why am I having to do that again? So let's see... I swear, this could not... This worked so easily the first time. Night-night, Paw. Ah, there it goes. All right, start spamming with pup again. P-U-P. P-U-P, pup. Not that pup. She just woke herself up. We're going to give it another 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8. This is for the Deadpool kit that just recently came out with Diamond Art Club. All right, are we ready? Just PUP, doesn't got to be nothing fancy. All right, we're rolling it. Oh, looky there. Jeremy. JT&J Crafts has won Deadpool from Diamond Art Club. Let's go, Jeremy. So, Jeremy, I already have your address, so I don't need to get in contact with you. Shut up, Shadow. What's wrong, Kimberly? Oh my God, I was just sitting here crossing my fingers telling my nephew I have a chance to win a painting. 1 plus 252 people, and my name popped up. Holy shit. Congratulations, Jeremy. I will have this kit sent out as soon as possible. If I don't, I won't be able to get to it tomorrow because I have to stream at 9 a.m. So it'll be out in the mail by Monday. But I will have the tracking and stuff information for you by tomorrow evening. Nope, I lied. I'll try to get it to you tonight. I'll probably try to do it after I finish live. So that's one giveaway. Not that. What the fuck? What the fuck? What? Oh, way to go. Oh, I was like, hold up, wait, what's wrong? Yay, Uncle Jeremy. So I'm going to reset this. We're almost to that $100 gift card. All right. I guess now I can tell y'all the story about how the guy got locked in the closet. Does anybody want to hear about how this guy got locked in the closet? Because some of y'all already heard this story, but for those who haven't, there was a guy locked in my garage this week. That was fun. Maggie made a new friend. That was fun. Has anyone ever had a plastic cover be so super sticky? Wait, why is it super sticky? Spiritual colors. I want to hear it again. Which side is sticky? Like, did somebody spill something on it sticky? Like, on the outside of the blue side, yes. I want to. Oh, okay. All right. So I'm sitting here, and I said it earlier. I was sitting here, and we noticed that on Monday our air conditioning wasn't working properly. So when we first, is the guy still there? Maybe. No, he's not still there. He's not still there. I promise. What the hell is that? I promise he's not still in the closet. I promise you very much that he is very much, hopefully, at home. If he's not at home, I don't know where the hell he's at. He's just not here. Where the hell did I put that? Did I put it in here? Yeah, I did. Sorry, I was looking for something. All right. So I'm sitting here and I'm like, okay, I got to call maintenance. So if you remember during the whipping chat, I said I had to call maintenance. I blacked out, came back, and was like, all right, I'm back. So I went to go call maintenance to let them know that my air conditioner needed recharging. And they were like, okay, we'll send maintenance over, you know, whatever. And I was like, all right. So I decide during that time I was waiting, because I knew it would be a while, because they never can just send somebody. It has to be like a whole production. I figured I'll start cleaning the house, because I needed to clean the house while my video was rendering and everything. I was having a productive day, and it was hot as balls that day. And so the guy shows up. Now, when he first shows up, I'm upstairs, okay? I can't hear the doorbell upstairs. Not from what I was doing. I was listening to a stream, and I was cleaning the toilets upstairs because it was cleaning day, so I needed to clean the bathrooms. So I'm cleaning the bathroom, and I hear the doorbell, and I'm like, okay. So I get up, I go to wash my hands, because again, I'm cleaning a toilet. So I go to wash my hands, and I go downstairs. Like, I'm not rushing, one, because I'm not thinking that this guy is going to, like, you know, just disappear out of thin air. So I walk down the stairs. I go to open the door, just in time to watch this guy literally look like he just fucking bolted to his truck to leave. And I was like, hold up, wait, come back. Wait, what? To then get a call 2 seconds later, my phone is upstairs. I then have to run upstairs because I look on my watch and I see that it's the maintenance people, or it's the complex. So I'm like, all right. So I run back upstairs to go grab my phone. And I go, yeah, I know. I'm like, I was upstairs. I literally came downstairs just in time to watch this guy run down the stairs. And she goes, oh, okay. I'm like, yeah, literally, like, the guy, he ran to his car and then took off. And I'm like, I don't know where he had to go in such a hurry, but he didn't even give me a chance to get to the door. My dogs weren't even barking. So she was like, oh, well, okay, well, I'll send him back. And I'm like, okay. So like 2 seconds later, because the office is like 2 seconds from my house, 2 seconds later, the guy shows up. Oh, yeah, I rang the doorbell and nobody answered. And what he doesn't realize is I have a Ring doorbell. And as I was waiting for him to come back, I checked it. He literally rang it once and then left. Like, he bolted off the porch. And I was like, what the flip? So I was like, hi, yes, I need my air conditioner recharged. And he just looks at me and he's just like, well, we're going to check it to make sure it actually needs recharged. So I'm going to poke around at it real quick. And I'm like, okay. I'm telling you though, when we first moved in, it had to be recharged. So I would assume that it probably needs to be recharged again, since it's doing this exact same thing it did that time. He goes, well, that's not always the case. And so I'm just going to poke around real quick. And I'm like, okay. So he comes in the house. He's like, nice dogs. Yeah, thanks. And in my file in the office, it says that they cannot enter the premises between 1 p.m. and 4 p.m. Monday through Friday during school hours, because I am not home and my dogs are not locked up. So the guy comes in. Now keep that piece of information in your brain, okay? The guy comes in. He's looking around at my thermostat. And he goes, when's the last time you changed the batteries in your thermostat? I'm like, well, I figured since it's a smart thermostat that it'll tell me when it needs the battery changed, but the batteries got changed a few months ago. And he's like, well, it could be the battery. So, and he's like mansplaining to me, like changing the battery for the thermostat. And I'm like, okay. And it's just the way he was talking to me. I'm sitting there like, you've got to be freaking kidding me. Like, he thinks I'm an idiot. So he's like mansplaining how to change the batteries in the thermostat. And he's like, okay, first you gotta take it off. He couldn't even get the thermostat off the wall. I had to go over and get it off the wall for him. And I was like, there you go. And he's like, thank you. Now you're gonna, and he's acting like I haven't lived in this exact house for the last 2 years. Okay. So he's mansplaining to me how to change the batteries. And he's like, looks like you need AAA batteries. Let me go see if I have any. So he goes out to his truck and he goes, okay, so we're going to change the batteries and see if that helps. So he changes the batteries in the thermostat. He goes, sometimes the thermostat, if the batteries are low, it won't work correctly with your air conditioner. And I'm like, okay. So he changes the batteries. He cranks it up and then he gets my step ladder because oh shit, I mixed drills. We'll figure that out later. But he's sitting there looking at the thermostat and he's like, okay, so we're going to go ahead and change this. And we're going to see if it works. And I'm like, okay. Matter of fact, I might be able to get him out of here. Where's my spoon? We'll get the white ones out of there. Boom, we're good. Luckily, they're enough of a color change that I can tell the difference. So he changes the batteries. He gets the step ladder out. He puts his hand up to the air conditioner. And he goes, it's still not working. I'm like, really? That's weird. I thought changing the batteries was going to fix all my worldly problems. And he's like, let's see if we can check the thing. So he goes into my garage. And in my garage is where the air conditioner thing is located. Now, I let him know, do not close the door. It will lock. If it locks, I don't have a key to open it. He goes, all right, ma'am, I'm not going to close it. I'm just going to go in here and check a few things. So he goes in. He has his foot stuck in the door the first time. He's checking it, and he goes, looks like some of your stuff is old. The house is old. Of course it's old. Like, nobody's ever been in here to change anything. And he's like, well, let me see if it's this. I'm going to go outside, and I'm going to check a few things out there. And I'm like, okay. So he goes outside to check a few things. Nobody drink till she finishes the story. So he goes outside, he checks a few things, he comes back in, and he's like, all right, so I'm not seeing anything wrong. And I'm like, probably because you can't see the fact that it needs to be recharged. And he's like, well, we're going to take a look at it. And I'm like, okay, you know what? Fine, take a look at it. I don't care at this point. I don't care. So he's looking it over, and he's like, okay, well, I'm going to have to call, like, hold up real quick. And he goes and checks something else, comes back, he goes, I want to try something. And I'm like, oh my God, now we got Bob the Builder in this bitch. So I'm like, okay. And so he's like fiddling with things, and he happens to walk past my star map. Now, if you remember a few years ago, I unboxed a star map from like someplace I don't remember, and it has my wedding date on it with me and Mr. Coffee's wedding date. And he's like, oh, Lewistown. And I was like, yeah. He's like, I'm from York. Now, if you know PA, look, listen, if you know, you know. Okay. So he said he was from York, and I was like, hey, great. Okay. I don't really give a shit. Please just fix my stuff. So he's looking. He can't find anything. He's like, this is really weird. I don't see anything wrong with your air conditioner. I'm like, probably, again, because it just needs to be recharged. He's like, well, we're going to take a look at it. Sir, you've been looking at it for 30 minutes. I'm pretty sure if you looked at it any harder, you would be the air conditioner, okay? You're about to become one with the air conditioner. So could you please, for the love of all that is holy. So he's looking around. He goes to do something. He goes, okay, yeah, I'm going to have to call the guys that put the Freon in. You have to have a whole license for that. And he's like walking into the living room, and he stops by the ferret cage. He goes, oh my God, are those ferrets? No, they're donkeys. Yes, they're fucking ferrets. And I'm like, yeah, they're ferrets. And he's like, oh my gosh, I used to have a ferret. Congratulations, you want a fucking cookie? Can you please fix my air conditioner? It's hot as balls in here. So he's like, all right, I'm going to go call the guys to come take a look at this. And while they're like on their way, I'm going to keep looking at it. And I'm like, okay. So he's still fiddling around with it. He goes back out into the garage for something. And I tell him again, please remember, don't close it. He goes, yes, ma'am, I know. He goes back in the garage. I hear the door close at first, and then I didn't know if it was the outside door or the inside door, because there's another door to get to the garage. So there's a bunch of doors. I live in a fucking labyrinth. So I hear the door open again, and I'm like, okay, good. He's not stuck in the door. And that's all I could think of is he's going to get his ass stuck in there because he don't want to listen to anything I have to say. He wants to mansplain fucking everything to me. So I'm sitting there, and I'm like, all right, whatever. So he goes, then he calls the guy. He goes, I'm just going to poke around some more. Feel free to do whatever it is you're doing. I wasn't doing shit. I was sitting there drawing. And then the next thing I know, I hear the door close again. And I'm like, hold up, wait, that was one too many doors. I heard, and I'm like trying to make the door sound to figure out how many doors close. And sure enough, out of nowhere, he starts banging on the fucking door. And I'm like, what the flip? The dogs are going nuts, okay? The dogs are going absolute batshit crazy because they hear the banging and they think it's the guy trying to attack me. They're in their cage, so they can't see me, okay? So the dogs are going crazy. By this point, I go open the garage or the laundry room door, which goes into the garage, and Killian has escaped the crate, okay? Now remember that. Don't come into my house between 1 and 4. Remember the fact that Killian got out of his crate. So I go put his little happy ass back in his crate, and then I go out to see the doors closed, and there's no maintenance guy. He has magically disappeared. And I went, Let me guess. You closed the door? And he's like, I moved my foot. Oof. It must suck for you because it's got to be hot as balls in there. Now take it. He's in a small confined space with just my water heater and whatever this fucking thing is for my air conditioner, okay? I'm sitting there and I'm like, okay. This entire time, this man has been mansplaining shit to me about my air conditioner. Like, I don't know how a fucking air conditioner works. I am not like, whatever when it comes to like I'm not a plumber or anything that knows anything about air conditioners, but I know a little bit about a little bit. So I knew about the recharge because the guy that came the first time 2 years ago told me what to expect if I needed to be recharged again. So me knowing this is what I told him, and he didn't want to listen to me. And then when I told him not to close that freaking door, he again didn't want to listen and got his ass stuck in the door. And he's like banging on. He's like, get me out of here. I'm just standing there by the door like, I can't get you out of there. I told you, don't close the freaking door. It locks. We were never given a key to that door, which is why it was still open when you came in here. How am I supposed to get out of here? Who the hell are you asking? You the maintenance guy. I just live here. Sure enough, I'm like, I'll call maintenance to come get you, but I give you a heads up. It takes y'all about 20 to 30 minutes to get here. Even though y'all live and work in this cul-de-sac, it still takes y'all a while to get here. So you might want to have a seat. You probably gonna be in there for a while. He's like, no, I can get them to come faster if you just tell them that I'm stuck in something. I'm like, okay. So I call, and the lady at the office is like, hi, can I help you? And I'm like, hi, Miss Tepper here. You're gonna want to send another maintenance man. And she's like, is there something wrong with the first one? He's stuck. And she's like, stuck? I'm like, so I tried to explain to your maintenance man that knows everything and would like to mansplain everything to me. She's like, mansplain? I'm like, okay, now we're dumb. Now we're dumb. We don't know nothing. So I was like, yeah, mansplain, meaning he's acting like I'm stupid, but he's the one stuck in my garage right now. And she's like, stuck in your garage? Are you a fucking parrot? I was like, yes, he is stuck in my garage. We have a door in the garage that we don't close because it has a lock on it, and if you close it, it will lock. I told him numerous times not to lock the fucking door, and what does he do? He closes the door with himself inside. So you're going to want to send another maintenance man to get him out of the door. And she's like, oh my God. I'm like, yeah, oh my God. It's so sad. So she's like, oh my God, I'll call the other maintenance man to come over. I'm like, all right. So I open up the garage door, and I stand there and wait. And then I got tired of waiting, and I went back in the house. Took them 25 minutes to show up. Between 20 and 30 minutes, it was. I'm sitting there on the couch drawing, and the guys come knock at my door because my door's open at this point because it's cooler outside than it is inside. And the guy knocks at my door, and he's like, are you the chick with the guy locked in the closet? Well, when you say it like that, it kind of makes me sound like I'm a fucking serial killer or something, but yes, that would be me. Hi, welcome in. And they're like, where's the closet? In the garage, which is why the garage door was open. And he's like, oh, can we get through the house? You could get to it faster through the garage. So they go back down the stairs, and they go through the garage. And the guy's in there talking to them, and he's like, how'd you get yourself stuck in here, dude? And he's like, dude, I don't know. Like, I'm like, what do you mean you don't know? You know exactly how you got your ass stuck in there. I'm like, you were told not to close that door, and you moved your foot when you were in there mansplaining to me how the air conditioning unit works. Like, I give a shit. That's what I have you for. I pay extra money to have you fix it, and I don't have to, so you don't have to mansplain nothing to me. I was like, I told him when he first came in, don't close the door because it locks, and we don't have a key to it. And the one guy looks at me, I shit you not, goes, where's the key? Bitch, what did I just, I don't have it. I don't have it. That has a regular key lock. I don't have any regular keys for this house. I'm like, we were given 2 cards and said, keep those. That's it. Anything else is on y'all. And he's like, how are we supposed to get you out of here, dude? He's like, dude, I don't know. I'm like, well, I know a way. And the guy goes, what? I'm like, okay, I'll be right back. Go into the kitchen, get a butter knife. I go to where that little piece sticks out from the door. And I take the butter knife and I jam it in there and I crack it a little bit. And then I take the key card to my house and I swipe it. And it pops the door open. He goes, hold up. Wait, how'd you do that? I'm like, I just cracked the frame and then like, like you breaking into a house. And they both look at, like, the two maintenance men that are outside the door are looking at me. The one guy on the inside is, like, without his shirt on. He's sweating because he's in where the furnace and everything is. And he walks out and he goes, well, why didn't you do that before? Well, if I had done it before, you would not have seen me do it. And y'all would have accused me of breaking my house and making me pay for it if I did this while you were stuck in there. So having the other two maintenance guys here as witnesses that it was intact before you got your ass stuck in there means I don't have to pay for it. But my air conditioner's still broken, so y'all can figure that one out. And I went and sat my back ass back down. The way that guy looked at me, he was pissed. And I was like, I don't give a crap. Fix my air conditioner. I pay for my air conditioner to be fixed. Fix it. So they finally call the other guy. And the lady goes, okay, they're like, the other guy will call you when he's available to come to the house. And I'm like, all right. So within 5 minutes, the lady calls me back and she's like, oh, hi, Miss Tapper. I'm like, hi, how's it going? And she's like, well, the guy called and he's available to get there at 2:00. And I'm like, okay. And she goes, will he be okay to have access to your house? I'm like, no. And she's like, what? Why not? I'm like, y'all really don't read those files, do you? And she's like, excuse me? I'm like, ma'am, in my file, it states, do not enter residence between the hours of 1 p.m. and 4 p.m. during school hours, as I am not home and my dogs are not locked up. And she goes, oh, well, you can just lock them up. You don't understand. That's not how my house works. And she's like, what do you mean? Okay, ma'am, let me explain this to you. Those cages are just for show, okay? They don't do anything. They're a decoration for the dogs, if you will. And she's like, what does that mean? Anybody else got decorations for your dog in your house? Let me explain what that means. So Killian is an escape artist, right? If you put him in something, he will find his way out. But because he doesn't want to be out by himself, he will also get his sister out. I'm like, my husky can escape his crate. So if I close it, he can and will open it and come out. Meaning he's not longer in there. I'm not home to monitor him and I can't make him not get out. She's like, well, can you put a lock on it? Yes, I'm going to put a lock on my dog's cage so that if there happens to be a fire, my dog is then stuck in a cage with a lock on it. So you could have looked at my air conditioner. Are you going to replace my dog? And she's like, what? Well, there's not going to be a fire. I'm like, well, seeing as how one of your maintenance men already got his ass stuck in my garage, I can't put it past you guys to not start a fire in my house when I'm not here. How do I know what you're doing? So no, I can't lock him in his crate. And she's like, well, I'm sure they'll be okay if you just put them in there. Again, I can put them in there. They're not going to stay in there. You know how many days I lock my dogs up? I'm like, a lot. When I come home, they're both out. I'm like, the cages are just for decoration. And so I'm like, nobody's going to be here. And we don't allow people in our house when we're not home. And she's like, well, if you want this fixed today, ma'am, unfortunately, the only time he has is between she's like, he could be there at 2:00. And I'm like, she's like, well, he can always come next week. Literally, she said next week. It was like Tuesday, okay? It was Tuesday. And I'm like, next week? Why next week? The whole week is booked up except for 2:00 today. You're telling me that. That's what you're telling me. Now, remember, this is Sussy Baka, so just listen. So I'm sitting there and I'm like, all right, no, they won't be entering my house because, again, I'm not going to be responsible if my dogs attack them. Again, the only person that's allowed in my house when I'm not here is Jamal. And she's like, ma'am, he's on vacation. Well, that sucks for y'all because somebody's fixing this air conditioner today. And whether you get your ass bit or not, that's your problem because I can't guarantee they're going to be still in the cage when you get here. And seeing as how I won't be here. And she goes, so there's no way to lock them up? No. Which is why there's always usually somebody home except for between the hours of 1 and 4. That's because I'm out picking up my kids. And she's like, well, okay. We'll have to take the chance. I'm like, the other problem with this is there's a baby lock on the door. And she's like, well, can you leave it off? No, I can't. And she's like, well, why not? Ma'am, again, in my file, it states why. Killian is an escape artist. If he sees that you lock something, it's like his brain goes, challenge accepted. How can I get through this lock? And he will seriously, purposely get through it just to show you that he can. Except for with our front door, what he likes to do is open the front door and then sit in the doorway waiting for just anybody to fuck around and find out. He's not going to leave the front door, but you will see him sitting in the door waiting for you to get home. I'm like, I'm not trying to air conditioning the neighborhood, so I don't want him sitting in my...
It's about that time.
Hey, Alexa, stop. So I'm like, I don't want him sitting in my door, so I don't, like, leave... Hey, Alexa, stop. Jeez, she's annoying. Wait for it. Wait for it. Anywho, so I'm sitting there and I'm like, all right. If I leave him out of the cage, there it is. If I'm like, if I leave him out of the cage, what will end up happening is he will unlock, or he'll open the door and then sit in the door and just wait for me to get home. But if you come onto my porch, he's not going to do anything. And she's like, oh, well, then they can come fix the air conditioner. No. The moment you step foot in the house is when he'll attack you. He's not going to attack you on the porch because you're still outside. You're not bothering anything. But you're not supposed to be inside. So he'll make sure you stay outside. And she's like, oh, okay. And I'm like, you know what? It is what it is. Fine. Come into the house. I'm not responsible for what happens if you come in here while I'm not home. Whatever. I don't care. I'm like, it needs to be fixed today. It's too hot for this. So I get off the phone with the lady. She tells the guy that he can come at 2 o'clock. I don't know what else she told him, but this dude shows up at 3 o'clock on the dot. Now, what happens at 3 o'clock, y'all? For those who have kids, what happens at 3 o'clock? This man was a whole ass hour late. Showed up at 3 o'clock. And I was like, he comes up to the door. He's getting ready to use the key card. And I open the door and I'm like, can I help you? He's like, oh, God. Sorry, they told me nobody would be home. Ooh, isn't that convenient? Can I help you? And he's like, are you the resident? I sure am. And he's like, they said you wouldn't be here. What does that matter? Isn't it better that I am home? He goes, oh, yeah. I'm here to fix your air conditioner. I'm like, actually, you're here to recharge my air conditioning, which the piece that you need is actually around back of the house, not in my house. So I actually don't even know why you need to come into the house. You actually need to get into the garage, which they have the code to get into the garage. So all you needed to do was go to that piece in the back of my house, do whatever you need to do to that, and then go into the garage. You actually don't need to step foot into the house. He's like, oh, you've had this done before? Yes. He's like, oh, okay. I'm going to be around back. All right, we'll see you around back. So as he walks around back, I walk through the house, get to the back. I open the back door, and I'm like, it just needs to be recharged. It's not anything super hard or difficult or that you don't know how to do. It literally just needs to be recharged. And he's like, okay. Let me check the thing in the garage. And I was like, okay. So I let him walk through the house to get to the garage. And he's looking around. He's like, they said you had dogs? I'm like, they're put away. Obviously, I'm not going to have them out if you're here. He's like, oh, okay. And he starts making his way through the living room. And I'm like, the garage is this way. And he's like, oh, okay. So then he goes into the garage. He looks at the thing. And I'm like, now, don't close the door. And he's like, oh, yeah, I heard about the guy that got locked in here. And I'm like, yeah. You seem nicer than that guy. Don't close the door. And he's like, okay. He pulled something out of his back pocket and propped the door open. I'm like, look, a smart one. There's one with a brain. So I was like, all right, bet. So he goes and he looks at it and he goes, yeah, you're right. It does have, it's a little low on Freon, not super low. And he did some things. He fiddled with the little thing on the heater on the air conditioning thing on the inside and the outside. And he goes, this should work. Give it a little bit and then try it again. He goes, but turn your air down really, really low. And I'm like, okay. He goes, after a few hours, turn it back to where you want it and you should be good as gold. And I'm like, thank you so much for coming out. Luckily enough for me, I was able to call Mr. Coffee and have him go pick up the kids. And they weren't expecting me to be home. To which the lady calls me and she's like, I thought you weren't going to be home. Why does it matter so much that I am home? Isn't it better that I'm home? And she's like, well, yeah, they just were shocked that you were home. I'm like, it seems sussy to me that you guys are so worried about me being home. Like I don't pay rent to be here. And she's like, well, We just wanted to make sure that everything is working okay. I'm like, everything is fine. Thank you. And she hangs up and I'm like, I swear if I didn't know any better, these people were trying to come into my house for something. The problem is there's nothing in here that they would see or find that is out of anything that they don't know about already. What are you going to do? Steal some fucking craft supplies? I'm not going to notice. Like, what the hell? So, my air conditioner is fixed. Yay. The guy did get out of the closet. He might not come back to my house ever again, but he did get out of the closet, and I got my air conditioner fixed. And the dogs didn't have to bite anybody. They want the cakes of yarn. Well, they would have to go upstairs for that. But I just found it super suspicious that they kept saying that I was home. And I'm like, I live here. I rarely ever leave. It just looks like I'm not home because when I'm by myself, why the hell would I broadcast that I'm in here by myself? The guy got out of the closet. Good for her. So, yeah. So that's the guy getting locked in the closet story. Now, let's talk about the Maggie story real quick before I go. Also, we're almost at our goal. We're less than $300 away. So, if you would like to do that last giveaway, please donate if you can. If not, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. Let's talk about Maggie real quick. Because then that same day, I want to say, no, it was Monday. I think it was Monday. Monday after stream, Maggie kept bothering me like towards the end of stream. She wanted to go play with her new friends. And I was like, all right. Now, where I live, we went from 20s to 30s to 80s in our temperature. So it jumped up really high. And as you guys know, we have a bunch of snow on the ground right now, or we did. And the snow is melting. And what happens to the ground when the snow melts? Mud. So as somebody called it, we're in mud season right now, which means everything is mud. Is that dog crap or mud? You don't know. You just take a luck of the draw at this point because people around these places are disgusting and they don't pick up after their dogs. So Maggie goes outside and she goes to go play with her friends. Like she was good the entire stream. And when I finished, she goes, Mommy, can I go play with my friends? And I was like, yeah, go play with your friends, honey. So she gets dressed. She goes outside. She has this cute little pink outfit on, put her hair in a ponytail, got her roller skates out. And she's like, I'm going to go play with my friends. I'm like, you go play with your friends, girl. She goes to go play with her friends. The next thing I know, it's like 30 minutes later. I done got dinner prepped and the house straightened up and made sure Orion was still alive. And Dana, welcome in. How you doing today? Yes, we'll get the birthday song. And I make sure everything's nice and clean and tidy for when Mr. Coffee gets home. I don't like for him to see the house dirty. He worked all day. The last thing he needs to do is come in the house and start picking up shit. So I like to make sure the house is clean and the dinner, if it's not already done, I like to try to make sure it's almost done before he gets home. Just because he's worked all day, so he's going to be hungry. So, I stay at home. This is my job. This is what I do. I kind of go by old school Southern values, I guess. So I'm standing in the kitchen and I'm talking to, I think, Kiona or Tidal or one of them, or QB or somebody. And the next thing I know, I get a knock at the door. And I'm thinking, who the hell's knocking on my door? What's going on with this? So I go to the door. And the goddamn Loch Ness Monster shows up at my house. And I'm like, what the hell, Loch Ness Monster? I don't got $350. Y'all, she was playing outside. And she was roller skating. And she saw a puddle. She decides to jump in said puddle. I don't think my daughter realizes that her name is not Peppa Pig. She decides to jump in the puddle. Y'all, when I tell you this child was covered in mud. Because then, as she tried to get into the grass, she slipped and fell in mud. Her hair is covered in mud. Her face, her clothes, she knocked on the door, and where she knocked had mud on it. I was like, what the fuck, yo? And she's like, Mommy, I slipped in the mud. I hate it here. And she looks at me, she's like, can I go get a shower? Can you get a... Girl, I feel like I need to hose you down before you come in here. And I'm thinking, how the hell am I going to get her in the house without mud getting everywhere? Y'all. I had to make the ultimate mommy sacrifice. I was in my good pajamas too. So I had to pick her up and carry her upstairs to her bathroom. First world problems. Yeah. I had to carry her to her bathroom. There, ruining my shirt. My hair had mud in it. Somehow I got mud all over my pants. And then I had to get a shower because I'm a germaphobe. And is that crap or is that mud? I don't know. And I don't want to think about the fact that I just rinsed it off. So I had to take a whole ass shower. And for some reason, her shower takes up all the hot water. And she needs to take 45-minute showers for some reason, even though she's only this big. Yeah. I had to put some Drano down the drain because there was so much mud. And she gets out of the tub and there's like still like stuff dripping from her hair. And I'm like, get back in there. Rinse your hair again, please. Oh my God. I can't. Why is it like this? Mr. Coffee comes home. He's all calm. I'm like huddled over like my tablet. He comes in, he goes, oh, hey, hon, how was your day? I turn around like a fucking goblin. I'm like, how was my day? My day was great. And he's like, what the fuck? You're a child. And he's like, oh God, Maggie, what did you do today? And Maggie, meanwhile, is sitting there, cool as a cucumber. She got a little book. She's like, hi, Daddy. Hi, Toots. What's wrong with Mommy? I don't know. She's been weird like that since I came in from outside. Like, but she's not telling you what happened? No, she was covered in mud. And he's like, mud? He's looking around. He's like, I don't see mud. You don't? I'm pretty sure at this point I'm going to give myself either diarrhea or a brain aneurysm. Either one's not going to be fun, but just know Miss Coffee was not okay that day. Yeah. So, welcome to the coffee house. I hope you enjoy your stay. We're going to get Maggie down to sing the birthday song. You never played in the mud as a kid? As a child, no. I'm a germaphobe. I've been a germaphobe for as long as I could remember, and I never liked dirty things. No. Gross. Ew. No. Did I make mud pies? I did. But I also used my sister's clothes as gloves, and then I would make mud pies, and then I would put her dirty clothes on the floor in the bathroom so my mom would yell at her. There you go. Yay. Maggie! Hey, Alexa, drop into Maggie's room. I needed Tussin and all the thoughts and prayers. I needed all the thoughts and prayers. Tootsie.
Yeah?
Birthday song time.
I'm busy.
Birthday song. Birthday song.
Why?
Come on. I gotta get going. Hey, Alexa. And call. Talk about she busy. Did my PJ survive? Somebody a couple of years ago, I don't know, I don't remember who sent it. Somebody sent me a shirt that says yes on the top of it. Like it says yes on the top, and it has a crown on top of it. And it's like a teal shirt. It did not survive. No, it didn't. It didn't survive. No.
I was busy though.
You were busy doing what?
Doing my dog's feet. Trying to get that.
Would you like to sing happy birthday, ma'am?
Kylie's done that one.
No, not this time, honey, because I mixed the drills and I gotta unmix them.
Oh man, Mom.
I know. Mommy's
Oh,
horrible.
you mean these?
No. Those are supposed to be mixed. All right, are you ready? Oh my God, now she's gonna have every ailment.
My ankle. I need some Tussin.
All right, are you ready?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Happy birthday to you.
You.
Happy birthday to you.
You.
Happy birthday, dear
Gina.
Gina,
Sydney.
Sydney,
Carter.
Carter.
These crafts. These crafts.
These.
She's 10 and knows what the other word is. These crafts.
These crafts.
Lucille.
Lucille.
And everybody else that has a birthday.
And everybody else has a birthday. Happy one.
Oh.
Happy birthday.
Nope, sing it correctly.
Happy birthday to you.
Yay.
No.
Mm.
Mom. No.
Thank you, Maggie.
Why it has to be the wood?
Thank you.
Why has it
So
be-
happy birthday to all who are celebrating a birthday, whether it just passed or is coming up soon or your birthday's today. Happy birthday from the folks here at the coffee house. Happy birthday, Maggie.
Happy birthday, guys. Tablet.
No, I'm not playing. You're not playing on my tablet.
Why?
You got games on that? All right, you ready to help me say bye to them? You can help me say bye?
Yeah.
So with that said, folks, thank you guys so much for hanging out tonight. I really appreciate it. I hope you guys have a wonderful night. Thank you to everyone who showed support tonight on the donation thing for Pearl. We were almost there, but we didn't quite hit the mark, but that's okay. We'll probably hit it tomorrow during stream on Twitch. So what are you doing?
Showing them my pen. Keep on going.
Oh, okay. So with that said, we are going to be heading over to Twitch to play Jackbox games. You don't have to have anything special. You just need to have a device with a mobile web browser and go to jackbox.com. Please make sure that you're already in my Discord, as that is where the code will be displayed. And yeah, so if I don't see you over on Twitch and I don't see you on YouTube, I'll see you when I see you. And with that said, we now must bid you adieu. But not for reminding you that it's hard out here in these crafty streets. Y'all stay safe and always remember to be kind to others, because you never know what somebody else is going through. Be courteous because it's the right thing to do. And always stay cool.
Bye, guys.
Bye, guys. You guys have a happy and safe weekend. And we'll see you when we see you. Bye.
Bye.